So today I'm gonna take you on a journey for my first month being a reseller. So basically a month and a half ago, 2 months ago-ish, I started watching Phoenix Reseller and chase after the right price. Now essentially I just kind of bumped into them. I don't really know how I kind of came across them, but I was really like enjoying watching their content and seeing what they were doing. Previously, I'd tried reselling before, but it didn't go so well. It was like a card sales shop, so I had like some PSA ice hockey cards. I had some just like unopened ice hockey packs as well, that I've never really went through it and done it a lot. I got a few sales and then I kind of just stopped. It wasn't really for me, but watching these videos kind of like kick-started me. I was like, there's something in this, there's something I can get out of this, I'm sure of it. So basically I found all my old stock from that shop, so all those PSA cards, all those unopened packs, and started selling them to just build a little bit of like backing behind me, because I knew I wanted to be selling video games and stuff like that. That was really like what I was going for. So eventually I sold a bit of that. I invested a little bit of my own money too into like a Wii bundle that I bought, and basically had a Wii, 3 games, and I had a bunch of Skylanders too. But it ended up being like a really good purchase. So this Skylander right here is essentially a rare Skylander, and it's worth $70 on its own, and I paid $214 for the whole bundle, and that was with shipping included as well, $214, and that is like a big fraction of it, like right there. So after that I also bought some stuff from an op shop. It was like some Blu-rays, kind of stuff like that, because I was just kind of dipping my toe in. I was doing quite a lot of gambling at the start. I've kind of teetered that in a little bit now, but I definitely was taking a gamble on some stuff, and some of it actually worked out really quite well. And then eventually, as you can see probably behind me, the massive amounts of Blu-rays. I found a deal on a Facebook marketplace that was essentially, I think it was 61 Blu-rays. I paid $100 for them. So I paid, what I worked out is I paid about $245 a Blu-ray. So it's not bad. There was a few things that like threw me off. There's basically on like round about half of them, they had stuff kind of like withdrawn stamps on them. So I don't know if they're like withdrawn stock, so you can actually probably see it better on the inside there, if it's like withdrawn stock from a shop or something like that. But what a fucking waste. That's all I thought when I was going through these, and I found these ones. It's like, even if you were withdrawing it from stock, why do that? It doesn't make sense to me. And then after that, it was basically all of the purchases from then on was from Facebook Marketplace, just finding deals in there and just kind of going through it all. Then I bought some games and some Blu-rays. It wasn't the best deal, really. It was kind of, I was going quick. I had a bit of money sitting there, and at the time I'm thinking stock. I just need to keep getting new stock in and keep flipping and going quick. So I bought some stuff. Probably, I think 2 of the discs were like scratched to all fuck. I've got them sitting aside because I'm thinking possibly in the future I might buy a disc resurfacer. So then if I save all the stuff that I have that's scratched up to fuck, then once I get that disc resurfacer, then I can put it all through it, and then I've got a bunch more stock that will just come with it. So after that I bought a PS3 bundle. Had like Move controllers, it had a buzz game in there with the buzzers, which was pretty fucking cool. It was pretty cool. And then a bunch of other PS3 games, which was pretty fucking cool too. And then I spotted like this DS bundle, and I messaged the guy, messaged me back within a minute, and then I went and bought all these fucking DS games. This is probably like one of my more notable ones that I got with it. Yeah, but that was real cool. It was like $50. I got like 9 or 10 DS games, I think, so it's pretty cool. And that's like one of my childhood consoles, so like seeing some of those games was pretty cool. Especially this one, dude. This was one I had for my DS. This is one I played on my DS. So that one was pretty cool. Yeah, so basically right now I'm going to show you my spreadsheet, because I have a spreadsheet. Bought it off Etsy. Best money I ever spent. It's such a good way to see what I've got and to like just see how much profit I'm making on everything and stuff like that. So I'm going to take you through there. Welcome to the spreadsheet. So basically this here is just all my stock that I have in there. You can see all the ticks on the side. All the ticks on the side basically just mean that is sold. But it also has its sales tab, and this is the main fucking thing right here, dude. So these are my sales for the month. So I've sold multiple different things from multiple different bundles that I've bought as well. So the thing is that I've struggled with is basically figuring out how to split the prices, if you get what I mean. Because you can see I've got the Nintendo Wii costing that much and selling for, you know, $150. $165 with shipping. But then you can see the one I showed you earlier, which is known as Scratch, is in there as $636. So you're gonna see like this thing here is gonna look like it's, you know, so much profit. So I struggled a wee bit with that. I think I'm getting better at it because you can see down here I've got my PlayStation 3 stuff here from Buzz to there. I think I've split it up a bit better. I went, the Move controller bundle is worth half of what I paid. The Buzz is worth a half of what I paid. And then the rest of the games in there was split just down the middle. Makes it a bit easier for me, and it means I'm gonna see the profits on individual sales a little bit better, because you can see, like, look at this stump smash, 636, it's 55, so apparently I made 9 cents on it. But not really, because with I've made back all the money on that initial Wii bundle. All that stuff from there down to there that hasn't sold is technically all profit. Even though it doesn't look that way, it technically is, because I've paid back my initial cost on it. So it's just something I struggled with at first. So I'm getting better at it. It was pretty cool. So technically I've made $47.59. You'd think I'd be not very happy with that, but I am quite happy with that, because obviously there's some like initial costing stuff, especially like the bubble wrap and all that kind of stuff as well. It does add a wee bit of a cost factor to it, and just as I told you before, the Nintendo Wii and even all those other ones that are from that bundle, so are, you know, not showing technically exactly how much profit they made. The funny thing is that my biggest profit, it's just this random book, dude, 50 top New Zealand fucking golf courses. I just picked it up. I was like, I know golf's like quite a big thing now. There's a lot of people that are into golf now. Even, you know, I've had my fair share of golf games. So I just picked it up. I was like, surely that'll be all good. And, you know, I bought it for $5 and I sold it for 25. Like, the margin on that is insane. It is so good. But yeah, I'm super happy with how stuff's going. I think definitely, like, as you can see, the lot of the Skylander stuff is just not moving. 30 days it's still sitting there. And I'm not technically very happy with that, even though, like, there is actually quite a bit of interest. Like, a lot of the times, most of these Skylander ones have watchers, so there is interest in it, but they've just sat there too long. I don't really want to have a lot of shit that is just gonna sit there for ages and just take me too long to get my money back on. Blu-rays as well. It's just another thing. Like, you can see all of these are Blu-rays. You know, I think I've sold four of them all up. So I've sold Aquaman, I've sold Virtuosity, Blame, yeah, it was very recent, it was like today, and Snow White, A Tale of Terror. So those are the only 3 I've sold of the Blu-rays. And, you know, it's been up for half the month, all of these Blu-rays. So I'm not really seeing a heap of movement there. I also don't think I have the right Blu-rays, because they were very cheap, because there's like random shit in there. You do get stuff like this, which is just like not amazing and sells for bugger all. There's quite a few of these that are listed on there for like $4, which is not much at all. But then there is other ones on there that are listed for like 20. I'm set to, like, once they all sell, which I don't know when the fuck that's gonna be, because there's a lot of these as well that have no interest on them at all. I can have them up for the 7 days, nilch views. So once I've finally moved them all, I should be set to double my money on it, essentially. Video games, man. What can I fucking say? It is the way to go, and I'm so glad I finally figured that out. It's like 6 days I've had this stuff. I've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've sold 6 of the stuff in, like, just my games, my game discs, my game cartridges. 6 of them gone. 6 days. That's one a fucking day out the door. It's the way to go. And as long as you offer like good prices, people are into it, man. I just don't think there is that Blu-ray market it's quite fickle, I think. So this has been the first month of being a reseller. I'm excited to see what the second month's gonna bring. Yeah, and hopefully make a few moves forward. Definitely more games. Fucking way more of these. And hopefully we've got through a bunch more of the Blu-rays by the stage I'm next talking to you. But we'll see. Obviously, if you found this video interesting at all and you want to keep up with the story as it continues, make sure to subscribe. Drop a like, because it's like, you know, that's what you want to do. You know you want to, man. You know you want to. And yeah, thanks for watching.